Hello students. So in the previous lecture we saw how to compute required rate of return. Now let us see the present value and future value concept. Let us continue with the previous example where you were giving me a loan of rupees 1,000 for 10% per annum, but instead of 1 year, now let's see a 3 year example. Payable entirely, that is the principal and interest of the 3 years on maturity. Now, in this case, how will the timeline look like? So, let's say you give me 1,000 on year 0. On the first year end, okay? Your first year's interest would have accrued, paid or not, okay? It has accrued already. So, now how much is the value of your debt? You will say 1,000 प्रिंसिपल तो रिकवर करने का ही था प्लस 1,000 के ऊपर 10%. Yes, that is nothing but 100 rupees. So total you can say 1,100 rupees is recoverable. Now for the year 2, okay, your 1,100 will become the debt value. Okay, so now if I want to close the loan on today itself, that is at the end of year 1, how much do I owe you? 1,100, right? So throughout the second year, what was I owing you? That is 1,100. So second year's interest will be calculated on 1,100. That is nothing but what we do in compound interest. Yes. So 1,100 plus, we'll say 1,100 pay 10%. Okay. So that is 110 and this will come to 1,210. And now year 3, okay, now principal is 1,210 for the third year. So 1,210 plus 10% on 1,210 into 10%. That comes to 1,331. So finally, at the end of year 3, I will have to pay you 1,331. Yes. So now let us see how we arrived at these numbers. Okay, what were we actually doing? हमने क्या किया यहाँ पे 1,000 plus 1,000 पे 10%. So what did we actually do? We can take 1,000 common over here and bracket में क्या बचेगा 1 plus 10%. Yes. Now what did we do over here? 1,100 कॉमन ले सकते हैं एंड ब्रैकेट में 1 plus 10% बचेगा. Whereas 1,100 is nothing but this thing. This is nothing but 1,100, right? So I can rewrite this into 1,000 into 1 plus 10% into 1 plus 10%, which is nothing but 1,000 into 1 plus 10% square. Yes. Now here I can take 1,210 common. And 1,210 is nothing but this thing. Yes. So I can again rewrite it like this. 1,000 into 1 plus 10%. This was square and this is 1. So total cube हो जाएगा. This will give you 1,331. Yes. If you notice this closely, this is nothing but our compound interest formula. Yes. That is principal into 1 plus r raised to n. That gives you nothing but your final amount. Yes, this is nothing but our compound interest formula that we used over here. Present value and future value is nothing but the same thing. Present value is basically your principal is nothing but the present value. बिकॉज यू आर स्टैंडिंग टूडे, आज की वैल्यू क्या है, 1000, विच इज प्रिंसिपल, विच इज नथिंग बट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू, एंड अमाउंट इज बेसिकली द 1331 जो लास्ट में मिलने वाला है. ओके, सो दैट इज नथिंग बट योर फ्यूचर वैल्यू. यस. सो अगर मुझे प्रेजेंट वैल्यू से फ्यूचर वैल्यू पे जाना है तो हम क्या करते हैं, हम कंपाउंड करते हैं उसको. एंड सेम अगर मुझे फ्यूचर वैल्यू से प्रेजेंट वैल्यू पे आना है, सो व्हाट वी कैन डू, कैन आई रीराइट दिस फॉर्मूला एज, if this is the equation, I can rewrite it like this also. Yes. सो ये क्या हो गया, फ्यूचर वैल्यू से हम प्रेजेंट वैल्यू पे आ रहे हैं, इसको बोलते हैं डिस्काउंटिंग. Yes, when you multiply, you are compounding, you are going forward. Okay, when you divide, you are discounting, you are coming backwards. Okay, and this n will define how many periods back or front you are going. Okay, so now if I am standing over here means मुझे क्वेश्चन में वैल्यू दिया है कि एट द एंड ऑफ 3 years you should have 1331. So at the end of 2 years, how much you should have when the rate of return is 10%? Okay. So what is it telling me? कि 3 साल के बाद 1331 है तो 2 साल के बाद कितना होना चाहिए. तो हम क्या करेंगे, हमको एक पीरियड पीछे आना है तो 1 year का हम डिस्काउंटिंग करेंगे. अगर वो लोग पूछते हैं कि 2 साल, बेसिकली एट द एंड ऑफ ईयर 1 हमारे पास कितना होना चाहिए, तो हम 2 साल पीछे आएंगे, दैट इज 2 years ऑफ डिस्काउंटिंग. ओके. अगर लेट्स से ईयर 1 की वैल्यू दी है, ईयर 2 का फाइंड करना है, तो हमको क्या करना है, 1 year ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग. ओके. सो यूजिंग कंपाउंडिंग एंड डिस्काउंटिंग यू कैन मूव अलोंग द टाइमलाइन. Okay, and this is the most important concept of entire time value of money and its application in various subjects such as equity, fixed income. Yes. Key, how do you move along the timeline? So question will tell you, you are standing at some year 3, you want value at year 5. Okay, so you have to pick basically the correct information from the question कि where you are right now, कि जो वैल्यू दिया हुआ है वो कौन से पीरियड का है एंड मांगा कौन से पीरियड का है, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली यू हैव टू कंपाउंड और डिस्काउंट. यस, आई होप दैट मच इज क्लियर. Okay, now this calculation can be done manually using this formula we just saw. Yes, it can also be done using the financial calculator. Now, financial calculator is available in the market, or you can for now download this application which is called as BA Financial Calculator. Okay, this is available on the Play Store and App Store. You can download this application. It will look exactly like this. Okay, so how does a financial calculator work? If you see, every key on the Calci has two functions, one which is written on the key itself and another which is written right above it in yellow. Okay, so every key on the Calci can do two things at the same time. Now, हमको कैसे इंस्ट्रक्ट देने का कि हमको कौन सा चाहिए, सो ये सेकंड की दिया हुआ है. Okay, so if you want to use any of the yellow functions, you have to first press this second key, yellow key, and then press the key. तो ये function ऊपर का activate होगा. Yes. Now, time value of money के लिए we will be using these keys. Okay, these are the time value of money functions where we have n equals to number of periods. Yes, I by y is nothing but interest rate per period. PV is the present value and FV is the future value. This PMT function, we are keeping it on hold right now. We will learn it later. It is a bit advanced one, so we'll come back to it later on. So for now, how many ever questions we do, okay, we will always take this PMT as 0. Yes? We'll now solve questions with the remaining 4 information only. Now, how do you enter data on the CalC? Okay, now let us try the example that we just discussed. Okay, so our present value was 1000. So CalC पे कैसे डालना है? पहले 1000 एंटर करना है on the CalC and then press the present value sign. So on the CalC you will see present value equals to 1000 on the display. Yes, same manner, other things also have to be inserted like n equals to 3. So पहले 3 press करो कैलसी पे and then press n. Yes, then interest rate per period which is 10. So यहाँ पे हमको डेसिमल या परसेंटेज या कुछ भी नहीं डालना है. 10% है तो सिर्फ 10 ही लिखना है. ओके, सो 10 लिख के एंटर आई बाय वाई. ओके, देन पीएमटी 0 है तो 0 लिख के पीएमटी प्रेस करो. Always have a habit of entering all the 5 data points even if one of them is 0. Okay, the reason why is कि कैलकुलेटर जो है वो डेटा स्टोर कर लेता है. सो अगर आपका प्रीवियस सम का कुछ डेटा वो पीएमटी में स्टोर्ड है बट ये सम में पीएमटी है ही नहीं, वो 0 है, तो अगर आपने उसको 0 किया नहीं तो वो प्रीवियस सम का डेटा यूज कर लेगा ये क्वेश्चन में और आपका आंसर गलत हो जाएगा. Yes, so whether all information is there or not, you always have a habit of entering all the 5 data points, okay, even if it is a 0. Yes, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to just find the fifth one. So to calculate the fifth one, you have to use the key compute. Over here on left hand top corner, you have compute CPT. So you press CPT first and then press FV. Yes. So I hope you are able to get 1331. If you'll notice, you might have got it in a negative sign. अभी ये negative क्यों आया? Okay. So कैल्सी कैसे वर्क करता है? ये प्रेजेंट वैल्यू और फ्यूचर वैल्यू है कि प्रेजेंट में आप अगर कुछ इन्वेस्ट करोगे तो आपके वहां से आउटफ्लो होगा तो वो नेगेटिव में होना चाहिए एंड फ्यूचर में तो आपको जो मिलेगा वो पॉजिटिव होगा रिटर्न. बट अगर आप अभी कुछ बोरो करते हो लेट से तो आपके लिए आज इनफ्लो हो बट फ्यूचर में वो रिटर्न ही करना है तो फ्यूचर में वो नेगेटिव आएगा. सो वन विल बी पॉजिटिव देन अदर विल बी नेगेटिव. टू एंश्योर यू गेट करेक्ट आंसर, enter all the outflows as negative and all the inflows as positive. अभी जब तक PMT 0 है, okay, it will not matter, you will not get the wrong answer. Okay, सिर्फ साइन का डिफरेंस होगा, बाकी नंबर जो है वो सही आएगा. बट जैसे ही हमारा PMT में डेटा आना स्टार्ट होगा, योर अमाउंट विल ऑल्सो चेंज बेस्ड ऑन साइन. सो हैव अ हैबिट ऑफ एंटरिंग डेटा करेक्टली. ओके, इनफ्लो है तो पॉजिटिव, आउटफ्लो है तो नेगेटिव. यस, आई होप यू आर एबल टू गेट ऑल द functions of the CalC. Yes, If you have got that, let us try this question number 1. How much should Mr. X invest in FD that pays 8% per annum for 7 years to get 75,000 at the end of 7 years? Okay, so what all data do we have and what do we need to calculate? Yes, how much he should invest that pays 8% per annum. So 8% is interest rate per period. So you can enter 8 in the I by Y for 7 years. So N is 7 to get 75,000 at the end of 7 years. So 75,000 क्या है? It is a future value. एंड इट इज आस्किंग मी आज मुझे कितना इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए कि मेरे को 7 साल के बाद 75,000 मिलेगा. PMT is 0. You have to compute your present value. Press compute and then press present value. Yes, I hope everybody is getting it. Yes. You should get the answer of 43,762 approximately. Yes. Then next one. If Mr. X is investing 25,000 today and receiving 50,000 after 6 years, at what rate did his investment grow? Now again, what data points do we have and what do we need to compute? We have present value. He is investing 25,000 today. It is an investment, means it is outflow from your end. And receiving 50,000 after 6 years. So you can say 50,000 is the future value. And after 6 years, N is 6. PMT we know, 0 ही लेना है अभी तो. Yes. So at what rate did the investment grow? So you have to compute I by Y. Yes, so press compute and then press I by Y. You should get is 12.25%. Yes, I hope you were able to do it. Okay. If you have doubts, you can put it in the comment section below. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends as well. And subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Thank you.